What's up, RF? That's funny, you keep changing your name. Keep changing your name. But I know all your names, I think. Yeah, that's definitely not our victim, because they look like they're in much better shape than if they just had CPR performed on them. I should have wore double pants. I think I saw the weather was 50 degrees, but kind of feels colder than what I thought it was going to be. Actually, it just looks like they're going across the street. Maybe they're the appointment, or wherever they're going is nearby. But yeah, anyone joining us, this is the CPR at this facility right here. Do I sleep during the day? No, I don't sleep at all, actually. This facility where there's CPR being performed right now by firefighters, paramedics, and emergency medical technicians. So, as you guys know, the new CPR policy is CPR is not, EMS are not to bring any victims or patients into an emergency room unless they have a pulse. So if they were unable to resuscitate their patient and outside of the hospital, they are not to bring that patient into the emergency room. And they would simply be pronounced dead on the scene, whether it's that patient's home or a nursing home such as this one, right? Because before they would bring them to the hospital, because maybe for some reason they could have additional resources or tools available to perhaps resuscitate them. But paramedics are actually equipped with a lot of advanced technology, defibrillators, monitors, and all that kind of stuff. They'll have the ability to push intravenous drugs and such. So really, a paramedic can do a lot of things already for them. So not the most surprised by that new rule. Also considering that the emergency departments are being overrun. I gotta wipe my lens here. And this rain is starting again. And I don't even have my rain cover on. Yeah, I see some folks upstairs. That might even be the location of where that CPR is being performed. So I think I see it. But I don't see any compressions though. I don't see any compressions. So I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure. It's possible. Thought I heard that fire truck. Yeah, not much activity.
Channel mode. 058.
Show me a report at 1011 Millington Avenue. You can respond to disregard.
Response 1 disregarded.
Any other indications?
Front door. In lobby motion.
Well, here's the thing about police responding to CPR. Police usually respond to them anyway. And they gotta tell the dispatcher, you know, if it's suspicious death or a death from natural causes. But lately there's been a surge in CPR and cardiac arrests due to COVID-19. So a lot of COVID-19 related cardiac arrests. I've heard of paramedics tell me about how they would do. They would tell me about how they would do about 5 cardiac arrests in one shift. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's more than much more than normal. So. And the last one we were at, actually, FDNY, we're seen with the full suits as well. Well, they didn't have the full suits. They had just like the gown and the mask and such.
I know. Whereas EMS is on scene.
Adam.
2 Adam.
No, I'm calling up with kid. Show me back to my director.
I think FG's leaving. Unfortunately, I didn't get where FD got back into the fire truck, but oh well. I did get them, taking the PPE off, the personal protective equipment on the last CPR. And that was only about less than 2 hours ago. Just goes to show how often these cardiac arrests are happening. What's your mom's situation there? Oh, they're turning more lights. That might be the day room. Most nursing homes, they have a day room where all the residents gather to eat. It's where the activities are conducted. Oh yeah, I mean, same here. My parents are 50 and 60 something. You guys hear those seagulls? Or birds, whatever they are. Just seagulls was the first bird that came to mind when I heard them squawking. Hey, that's a good call, what you're doing there, antagonizer. Yeah, Seb, those are, those sound like the protocols over here as well, In fact, those are probably the indicators to not do CPR, which is the ones you mentioned, such as, if you do notice any rigor or they're decapitated, or I believe dependent lividity is another one of them, and perhaps some other things that I can't think of right now. I think there's like 5 total things that would dictate you not start CPR. So far, I had to purchase 7 so far. You had to what? 7 so far? Purchase 7? It is freezing. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think if they decided that they were gonna quote unquote load and go this patient, they should have done it by now. I think this one's a DOA. CPR. CPR. What? Huh? This? Oh, this one? Oh, okay. Huh? Yeah. Since the COVID-19, there's a whole bunch more CPR. You know?
I still gotta work because I work with them.
Yep. Take care. So one of the folks that were driving by was wondering what was going on because he works at not this nursing home, but the nursing home over here. So he was wondering what was going on. Yeah, that one person I was looking at through the window, I think they were just making the bed. That might have been just housekeeping.
Yeah, 37-1, that's box 4140. We're being released by EMS Unit 5A Frank.
10-4, 0622 hours, dispatch 268.
It looks like I highly doubt they're coming out. Definitely a DOA. And I think FD's leaving right now. There we go. FD's coming out.
Engine 318.
318, box number 3538. Can we get CPR on scene for 37-1, please?
10-4, 0623 hours, dispatch 268. Engine 290.
Box 19, 1924, 1037 code 1, relief by station sports 59 with 10-8.
10-4. 0623 hours, expect to be.
Here's what I did notice as far as body language. He was thinking he was shaking his head, like, you know, like they didn't make it.
6-8 boy. 8 boy. Take 1011 residential Burke 272 85th Street. To reach Boulevard 3rd Ave.
Ah, good. So yeah, it looks like EMS came out empty-handed. And this definitely looks like a DOA situation. By the way, my monitor's EMS and FDNY EMS on the scene. You can probably expect more folks to be coming out soon, including the FDNY EMS supervisor.
Make off officer 37-1. We're going to take time for decon.
6-8 hours, expect to be.
Engine 257 to Brooklyn.
Engine 257.
You said 38,000 tested? Wow.
37 code 1. Take time to restock. Let me know when back in service.
Yeah, New York's the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic. New York City is probably the most out of, but we still don't have the most deaths though. I think, what is it? Is it China or Italy has the most deaths? Yeah, antagonizer, this is Brooklyn. This is Bensonhurst, general Bensonhurst area. Actually, I'll tell you what it is. We're Cropsey and I don't even see the signs here. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Actually, let's get these birds.
Tom 0630 Alpha, short station IF 580 zone 176268.
Actually, they're coming out now. There we go. That's it. You saw the EMS supervisor just exit, as well as some of the crew members. I think there's a couple EMTs or a couple paramedics just exit. Prince Charles tested positive. Oh wow.
84.
Run before your viewing find you. Oh boy, what?
0633.
Emergency service item 10. Disregard 10, disregard.
Feels like a war zone, a deserted one. Well, I already got sick. Sick for about a week, over a week actually. And the symptoms have subsided and feel much better. And that's why I'm back out here. So. Delayed Rizzo is a rat. Who's that?
Adam 9, you can move on 2x2, 10-5.
Landline request 163 Street, 46th Avenue for a car alarm.
Well, you know, do take precautions, wear a mask. In fact, the mayor is telling everybody to wear some kind of mask or face covering, right? I have a couple different ones. The one I use the most is my neck gaiter, which goes, you know, I can do this. I also have the regular, I have the actual mask, but it's not a surgical mask. It's one of those that were made just to cover the nose and the mouth, and it loops around the ears. That's going to come in handy in the summer, if it even, hopefully, by the time summer gets here, you know, it's over. COVID-19's over by the summer, which would be nice.
Ocho.
60 Charlie.
93 Charlie, please show me go back to the directive.
The location directed.
2964 Shell Road.
So how y'all doing this Saturday morning? Yeah, we need that vaccine. We need that vaccine. What's up, Sammy?
Put me out on the record. 25 Charlie and Certified David. 853 and crop camera.
We do not have a donation page. However, if you you should be able to see the money symbol on the chat, right? You're able to donate through the chat. So that's one option. We are going to be setting up a Patreon and maybe even a PayPal. So if you're curious about how you can donate through there, that's an option as well. Just direct message me either on Instagram or Facebook.
Director Patrol, 4530 Chauncey Street.
I'm just waiting to see 86th Street from Bensonhurst to Bay Ridge. Should be pretty dead. What's up, Jason? Good morning. It's been cold and boring and uneventful.
Emergency service shop 3.
And I do believe the rationale through that is when you pump on the chest, the victim expels air, and that could provide a more hostile environment because of that victim exhaling that air. Yeah, I don't know who say that. I can't quote that with 100% accuracy. Oh yeah, it is cold and slow. But yeah, usually the mouth of the patient would be covered with a bagged valve mask anyway. And if paramedics on scene, they're gonna intubate that victim, that patient, I should say. But yeah, I think they also don't want the ERs overrun more than it is already. So that's probably why they are saying don't bring CPR victims to the hospital unless they have a pulse, unless they're alive. I guess kind of makes sense considering the situation we are in right now. What did I say about Benzoners on 86th Street? Pretty dead. Let's see if we can spot that one pizza shop.
Brooklyn to engine 282.
And I said we can final 114 over 16 cars.
Oh, there we go, Lenny's Pizza. I just saw it. Unfortunately, I was driving. I couldn't turn the phone. I don't know if you guys saw it. Lenny's Pizza. Give me one. No, give me two. Give me two.
With possible signs. We have it as drugs. They have it as possible EDP with a knife. Copy. Hopeful David. Except for you all.
Did you guys know this used to be a movie theater right here? Right? You see this? That's where they used to show all the signs for what movies were playing. That box. And you look at this. Look how old that is. There used to be a movie theater, or I think they used to have plays there. And you look how big that building is. Now it's just a Marshalls. I'd love to know what it looks like on the inside.
Center Avenue. And the 7 to receiver 54 conscious. 14558th Street. Morning. 14558th Street, 1st and 2nd Avenue. The 8 is a male laying on the ground. It's a male white with wearing a blue mask, wearing white hat.
Hey, antagonizer, what's your name, by the way?
He's all in black. He's in front of the gate, across from the Army terminal.
Yeah, Bensonhurst, a lot of Asian
He was assaulted at
businesses. Oh, Stephen, I assumed I was speaking to a female, considering your profile photo.
Side of 1655, 76th Street. What exact location? What's the apartment number?
Another cardiac arrest in New York City. This one is going down in the Bronx right now.
Leg injury as well as your patient. Your patient has a leg injury?
Hey, Patty, good morning.
What did he do? Have Charlie in the handle, transfer his patient to Wuhan Hospital.
And while we were at that CPR in Bensonhurst, there's another CPR farther out in Bensonhurst as well. So I picked the one that I was closer to.
How's the Brownsville? Marcus for Lincoln Frank, Nickhausen, what's the best? Please go out to me, Tom. But it's coming from the Lincoln Line CPR of Fulton Street between Williams Place and Williams Avenue. Fulton Street, Williams Place and Williams Avenue. 10-3, Central. Thank you. And Adams, be advised, place on PD. Is fuel with possible knives at that location. 3 down Adams, copy. Need a tree. 6-3, silence, 4-4, David. Drop, thank you. CETA, David, 648. Back, receiving your location in the south of what is the same basis. Switch that straight back to Mobile, only major East 158, Mobile, that's
Oh, free washing machine.
proceed. 53112, Bayview Avenue. 10th Street, 99, 505. Main landline. Alright, it's gonna be 2902 when you want on. 2901 is all Thursday. No, but we got the channel 6 months of this time, we're gonna relog on it. 39 out. Five John. Whether the numerical is C3, right now just going over number 3. Anyway, you can do full line to find out if it's numerical C3. Let's make a full back. C3 minor.
All right, folks, I'm gonna be running some errands before I head back. I'll probably be uploading that 3 arrested regarding the stabbing pretty soon. As soon as I get home.
Hold up, man. Okay, we have it as apartment number 3, but have them check their dispatches if there's nothing there, Ken.
And you know, I think that's the only really
0653.
semi-amusing video. Everything else is kind of boring, you know. No actual CPR. We got just responders outside the locations of where CPR was being done. Katie, yes, I will be on tonight as well. So, but yeah, take care, folks. See you guys tonight probably. And stay safe out there, folks.